Pulling orders on a Monday morning. I've already packed Saturdays. I did that yesterday. So these are the items that have sold last night, which was Sunday night. This is actually Monday morning. So these are my Sunday sales. And it looks like I have about 18, 19 items to pick up, to pack. And I'll show you how I run through this real quick. I go on my phone and I pull up my orders. I have 23 that need to go out. So what I do is I come up here to where it says refine and custom label SKU. I will select that, show results. Now, because of my inventory system, all my orders are in numerical order, so I can just pull them because I use a continuous numbered inventory system, and so I can bang, bang, bang. I can pull all 23 orders here in just a couple of minutes. So I'll get started on doing that right now for you. I have some on the other row. I'll just start on this row right here. All right, I'll tell you what, I'll even go over with what I got here. University of Hawaii polo. Logo polo. Company logo. Golf shorts. Another company logo polo. College logo polo. Or t-shirt, I'm sorry, long sleeve t-shirt. Echo Unlimited logo polo, or logo t-shirt. College soccer polo. College logo polo. Golf polo. Tommy Bahama embroidered shirt. Logo polo. Bike jersey. Bicycle jersey. That was it on this row. Now I have more to do on this other row over here. Let me see if I can turn you around a little bit. You can see I have quite a few pieces of clothing, and everything's in numerical order, so it pulls pretty quickly. Long sleeve logo t-shirt. Vintage single stitch t-shirt. American Airlines pilot shirt. Crew shirt. American Airlines crew shirt. Christian quote t-shirt. Now I'll go down this other row here. Let's see if I can get you moved around here. As you can see, I have a lot of items. All right, button-down shirt. Golf pullover. College logo sweatshirt. All right, and then I have a couple pairs of pants to pull, not too many, and let me get unloaded and I'll bring you right back. Okay, as you can see right here, this is the orders from Saturday that I packed and shipped last night, and these are my orders from Sunday, which is Monday morning, so I'm packing. So I had 23 sales for Sunday, which is a much improvement because for the last 8 months, my sales have been dropping, and finally an uptick. And it's been because of two things. One was a mistake on my part, and one is outside circumstances. The outside circumstances was the state of the economy with inflation, and that did affect my sales. It affects a lot of other sellers' sales as well. And I had stopped listing as many items. I have, at the time, I had a little over 11,000 items in my store. And I thought that the volume would continue my good sales. And so I decreased my daily listings to 10. Thinking like, well, I'm going to sell down. And I did sell down some of my inventory. But what I noticed after several months is sales kept dropping. Never happened before with eBay in my life. And this is my 7th, almost 8th year of selling on eBay, and my sales this year were horrible. But I'm gonna put this in line. It's two faults here: the economy and me. And my line of thought, and I really thought that having, like, I had a little over 11,000, almost 12,000 items in my store, and I thought that volume would carry me and I could list less and maintain those sales. But apparently, eBay, and this is my circumstance, your situation might be a little different, but in my situation, eBay seems to give me the amount of sales or send an amount of customers that will buy my way of determining on how many I list a day. So I up my listings to 21 a day, and I'm fixing to, this starting in May, I will jump up to 25 a month. And that, after once I did that, after a week or two, my sales jumped up. And so that was a mistaken error on my part, thinking that my size of my store would help, and it does, and it doesn't. Apparently, in my situation, in my case, eBay sends me the amount of potential buyers for how many I list per day, and it's crazy, but I think that's the way it works. At least in my case. Let me know. Give me a shout out. Let me know of your similar circumstances or experiences, and it may be different depending on what you sell. And I sell mostly shirts. I do have a few pants, but I'm trying to sell through those, and I'm mostly sports and company logo shirts and polos and events, things like that, vintage T-shirts. And but anyway, I'm glad to see my sales finally popping back up. I'm going to put some of the blame right here. My fault. I didn't get lazy. I've just been busy with other things because I recently retired last year, and I've started kayak bass fishing. So I've been doing a lot of tournaments and running out of town. I'm out of town every Tuesday, Wednesday, and then again every Saturday, and sometimes every Friday, Saturday. And so it gets, when I come back, I have to knuckle down, and I got like three days to list 150 items, for that week. So anyway, let's hope that sales are climbing. They've been climbing for the last 2 weeks, and I'm going to, if it continues throughout the month of April here, starting May, I'm going to bump mine up to 25. And if I see another uptick, I may go back up to 30 a day, which is really going to be rough on me because I'm going to have to still fish these tournaments and list more items. So that'd be 210 listings a week. But anyway, I think I can get those done in 3 days. I don't mind creating the listings. I just really hate the photographing part for some reason. So anyway, hey, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you get something out of it, and you get a little chance to see what sold this week and how my sales are going and how they're climbing up. And hopefully this will help you, because I know I've talked to a lot of eBay sellers out there whose sales have been declining and struggling. So let's hope that the economy's picking up and people are starting to open their wallets a little bit more, because now they have the income, with some prices of gas and eggs and different things like that are creeping down. Hopefully rent and utilities will be the next to go down. And then I already know that, we already have increases in product cost and postage. Postage is getting really exorbitant now. So, but anyway, that's part of doing business. So, all right. Hey, well, give me a shout out. Let me know. Give me your thoughts, your ideas, your experiences. You got any questions? Shoot them my way. I'll help you if I can. If not, I could probably steer you to a YouTuber that can. All right. Because this is how I learn. Hey, everybody have a great day. Good luck out here this is Q2, the second quarter of 2025. And we still got a few months before summer slowdown. So let's get kicking out there.